Hey guys, I'm Bella. I'm a professional singer, songwriter, and music producer from Colombia. I've been working in music for many years, developing my own way of creating and telling stories. And today I want you to join me and get a glimpse into my creative process behind this song. I like creating from things I truly feel, because if I don't believe the story, nobody else will. I usually begin with a concept. I like my lyrics to be simple and honest. I'm not trying to be overly poetic or complicated. I want to people easily understand what I'm saying and see themselves inside the story. I like to imagine the lyrics unfolding in scenes. Every part brings new information, allowing the story to open little by little. I had two main references for this track, which were Hayley Williams from Paramore and Phoebe Bridgers. They both create a very special atmosphere in this style, musically and lyrically. Listening to artists I admire helps me understand the structures, melodies, production, and overall direction. It gives me a clearer path and helps me know where I want to take my own song. In this case, the song is about a long-distance relationship. It's mostly a confession about what it means to be separated from someone you love, and you can only see them at certain moments in time. There's a feeling that every time you see each other and say goodbye, it could be the last time. If you only meet once a year, those moments together feel more profound and significant. I used a specific tuning called open C sharp. I don't usually play many chords in this tuning, so I had to explore my guitar a little bit more. But it didn't feel complicated because I always try to follow what I'm hearing instead of forcing the song into a certain place. Music gives me a sense of freedom. It's a space where I can go wherever I want, be whoever I am, and express myself without feeling judged. Harmony is very important to me. The chords, the changes, the contrasts. Even if my lyrics are simple and clear, the music is what carries most of the emotion in the song. When I started the music, my lyrics had a longer structure. But once I began composing, the music took me somewhere else, so I cut parts, no bridge, no repeated choruses. It turned into a confession, something I simply needed to say. I usually already have a bass with a guitar and a voice, and then I move everything into my DAW. I work everything in Logic Pro, and from there I begin building the arrangement. I like to add different layers and sounds to create an atmosphere. That's why references are very important to me. I was imagining the song like a kind of dream pop vibe. By the time I'm producing, I already feel the direction of the song, so while I add instruments, I'm also kind of mixing at the same time. I love creating minimal videos. Most of the time, I build my projects on my own, and I've learned that when you work that way, the emotional weight becomes stronger. The original idea for this video was simple, just being inside of a room. It felt quiet, almost peaceful, but when I saw the final result, I realized it meant something deeper. Being surrounded by four walls perfectly reflected the loneliness that appears when someone is no longer there. You're left alone with the silence, alone with your thoughts, and somehow that makes it very easy to connect with the emotion of the song. Thank you for being here and for getting a behind the scenes look at how this song came to life.